Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn 1.3. Have you ever seen a poem written by poet is unknown, anonymous. Okay. Yesterday we have seen question number 1, warming up question number 1 related to homograph. Now today we are going to discuss question number 2, warming up question number 2. See everyone, page number 12. Okay, see everyone, question number 2. When words with the same spelling or pronunciation are used in such a way that they convey more than one meaning, the figure of speech involved is called pun. A pun is a play upon words. See, what is it? It is a figure of speech. Here is given a definition of figure of speech, pun. It is very important. See, when words with the same spelling or pronunciation, are used in such a way that they convey more than one meaning. Means here when poet uses same spelling or same pronunciation word in that word poet use in such a way that they convey more than one meaning. Okay, and this figure of speech is known as pun. Okay, it is called pun. And a pun is a play, means that pun means this figure of speech pun is play upon words. Okay, for example, see, here is given an example of pun. Hello, how's life? Hello, it's a stripe. Okay, means that hello means like this way. Here pun is play upon words. Okay, means same spelling and pronunciation also same, and meaning is different. That time this figure of speech means that convey the more than one meaning. That time this figure of speech is known as pun. Okay, means that pun is to make the reader laugh. What the function of pun in means why poet use the pun in his poem, means this figure of speech in his poem to make the reader laugh. So puns create a jokey tone. Puns create means that figure of speech pun create a jokey tone for your writing. When you are going to write a creative piece, that time you want, for example, for that creative piece you want one of the character to come as a silly comic to come. For example, you are writing a creative piece, and for that you need a character in means silly. That character come to in this creative piece in a silly comic means that time, however, we can use the pun. Means these figures of speech you can use in a creative piece of writing. Okay, means when you are going to, for example, you have the creative writing, means that story writing. Okay, you can use this pun in your story writing. It's not the right to turn for a formal. You cannot use this pun in a formal essay, but you can use a pun for your creative piece of writing. Okay. Means again everyone know na poet Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. Means this poet was a very big fan of pun. Even this poem is a tragic. Even he wrote many poems. Everyone know he wrote many poems. And if the tone of the poem is tragic, then also he used this in his poem pun in a funny way. If the poem is a sad poem, also he used the pun in a funny way. Also, that's why he is known as a big fan of pun. Okay. Now see here. We can now turn our question. Everyone understood what is pun? Okay, I hope everyone understood. Now see, find other examples of pun with the help of your parents, teacher. Okay, we are writing now examples of pun. You can note down your notebook or in textbook with pencil. First example I am going to tell here. See. Where do polar bears hoot? Where do polar bears hoot? The North Pole. The North Pole. Understood how fun we can make there. Where the polar bears hoot? The North Pole. Means it is a rhetorical question. It is a rhetorical question. Also, these rhetorical questions means with a poet is in a funny way. Okay. Then next example, see. The tallest building in town is the library. The tallest building in town is the library. It has thousands of stories. It has thousands of stories. We see here the stories conveys the two meaning. Means the tallest building in town is the library. Tallest building in the town is library. It has thousands of storage. Okay, means stories and storage. Stories in books. We can write the stories in book. And stories in floor or building. Floor of building. Storage. Remember, storage. There are many storage in that building. Means like this way, stories means that pronunciation is same there. Storage in book and storage floor in a building. Okay, storage. You can miss little different is there in pronunciation, but storage in book and storage in building or storage in floor. Okay, like this way means it is play on the word. Means this figure means like this way this sentence that there is a play of word. Means this figure of speech is known as what? Pun. Okay. Next example see. Means next example. See, listen. Why do you fix a broken tomato? Why? How do you? Why no? See. How do you fix a broken tomato? How do you fix a broken tomato? With tomato paste. With tomato paste. Means like this way we can make the fun. Okay. We can make the fun here. Okay. Means like this way we can use the figure of speech. Okay. Means that it is a pun is a joke that makes a play on words. Okay. Play on words. One more example I am going to tell. See. Why were playing cards like wolves? Why were playing cards like wolves? See, they come in packs. They come in packs. Means everyone know wolves also means that group of wolves is known as a pack. And cards, when group of cards there is, it is also known as pack. Okay. Why were playing cards like wolves? They come in packs. Is there fun? Yes. Understood. Like this way means poet use their poet play on a word. Play on a word there in his poem and make the fun. Make the joke in the poem. Okay. Right this way you can write the example. Okay. You can find more example of pun also. Okay. One more example I am telling. See here. What is the difference between a conductor and teacher? What is the difference between a conductor and teacher? See. Conductor minds the train. Conductor minds the train. What is? Conductor minds the train. And a teacher trains the mind. And teacher trains the mind. Is there? Means, see, what is the difference between a conductor and teacher? The conductor minds the train and the teacher trains the mind. Teacher trains the mind. Here also play of word. Okay. Like this way. It is a pun. Everyone understood? Okay. Now next. In poetry, when a question is asked, not to get an answer but to emphasize a point, or fact, it is an example of interrogation. It is also figure of speech. Interrogation or rhetorical question. Interrogation or rhetorical question. See again. In poetry, when a poet use the question. In poetry, when poet use the question, not to get an answer. Like here is not expected the answer. Okay, poet not expected the answer, but to emphasize a point. But to stress. Emphasize means to give stress on a point. To give stress on a point or a fact. It is an example of interrogation. Okay, it is a figure of speech. Interrogation is also known as rhetorical question. Interrogation is also known as a rhetorical question. It is also figure of speech. Okay. Then see, from a popular book of poems, the internet, write down 3-4 example of interrogations used in poetry. Means which poet is in the poetry that you can write in. Means find on the other popular books of poem or internet and write your own example. I am telling my own example. You can write your own example of interrogations. See. What do you get from a pamper goat? What do you get from a pamper goat? Spoiled milk. Spoiled milk. Okay. How do turtles talk to each other? By using cell phones. By using cells. Okay. How do turtle talk to each other? By using cell phone. On you know the turtle on the back of the turtle there was a shell, like shell. That turtle means it is, poet says that it is a turtle phone, shell phone. It is a shell phone. Means like this way. Means in a question here is not expected the answer. You can write the other question. I means rhetorical question or interrogative question. You can collect this from other popular book of poem or internet and write your own example, any 4. Okay, understood? Tomorrow we will learn about tomorrow we will learn the poem. Okay, thank you.